Good morning. Welcome, everyone, especially our distinguished guests from outside the university representing the toy industry in Hong Kong. My understanding is this is the first time that HKUST is organizing this competition. So I'm very glad to see a lot of, looks like students anyway. It's few professors in the front, but student here. In a way, I think that must be one of the main reasons our department and the university is organizing this event. You know, when I first heard about this, I did not know that HKUST, that we do toys. But I said, okay, toys, how can you say no to toys, right? So we want to come. But since then, I did a little homework. Toys, in some sense, is key to HKUST's mission, if you believe it, okay? First of all, toys is big business around the world. And there's actually big business certainly in China, but also in Hong Kong. So I just found out, talking to our distinguished guests from the industry, toys export, Hong Kong is either number 1 or number 2 in the world. Okay, that's what I'm discovering. So you may or may not know. This is so it's a big business. But it's not just about business. It's about innovation, science and technology, creativity. That's what it is. It's about business, of course, marketing, building a brand, all that stuff. So if you think about it, the mission of HKUST, of course, we do science and technology, business, but you also you have to know about humanities and social sciences, right? And we also have a charge to contribute to both Hong Kong society, national goals, but also a global perspective. So you think about it, toys encapsulate all of these, right? The toys industry. I'm sure most of the toys we export from Hong Kong are made, not in Hong Kong, but mainly in mainland, and exported all around the world. And some of them, I know, have some science and technology in it, but all of that requires the business aspect. So I think this is why we're here. But I think the emphasis I want to make is on the innovation and creativity. This is actually the most difficult, in a way. If you look at your new iPhone 5, how many of you bought a new iPhone 5? It's too expensive for me. So, you know, in the business world, in my speeches before, I've also referred to what I call the smiley curve. So it's a curve like this, okay? So on the horizontal axis, you can think about the time of when a product, a toy or iPhone 5, you know, developed. From when the concept arose to where the manufacturing, to then the retail and branding and all that, okay? And the vertical axis is the amount of profit among you know, activity that you have. And typically for Hong Kong and China, we are in the middle part of that curve, which is very low, right? We look at iPhone 5, most of it is made in mainland China. Some of them right across the border. But the actual value added is relatively low. You know, the number for iPhone 4, at least I know, is if you take $300 US, right, for the whole thing, it's about $3 to $4 is made in China, okay? On one hand, it's the design, the market research is done in US and by Apple. Okay, and then on the other end, the branding, the retail, of course, is also run by Apple. And even the components, you know, your screen, your memory, your battery, the software, all that is also upstream. So I think it's very clear that for China and Hong Kong, for that matter, to move to the two ends of the curve, you need to have creativity and innovation. And that's what I think actually UST's mission is about. So I'm glad to see all of you here. So it's more than just toys. You are in the leading edge of trying to make this happen, okay? I want to thank you know, our department and other colleagues, IELM department, who are very much behind organizing this event. I'm sure there are countless number of people who are involved in this. You'll learn more about this as this morning proceeds. But I do want to thank them and encourage them to continue in this meaningful activity, and thank all our industrial leaders from Hong Kong to come and participate, and hopefully we can continue with this university, industry, society collaboration. So thank you very much, and welcome.
Thank you, Professor Chen.